But my entire mission in life is to add value and to imagine and think, what value could I give this audience? We've had some sensational speakers, from Gary Vaynerchuk to Mel to Chris, all of these speakers, all of this content, all of these formulas, these frameworks. But I believe it starts with one thing. And as I've been watching so many of you, and as I've been watching the world, and as Keith said, going knees to knees with so many different types of individuals, there's one thing that stops everybody, and it's uncertainty.
I am on a mission to empower youth. This is my journey.
I don't know. I think it's hereditary. My grandmother was the same way. She was always hot. I think it's because of my ancestry. My family is like split between 4 different types of white European, and all of those places tend to be pretty cold. Like, you know, Norway, for example, Ireland, England, and Hungary.
Freezing. Like we had one of our buddies and he's just like I'm shivering, and JJ's standing like that. So when does it get cold? And the guy's like, I don't remember what negative it was, but it was like 135, or I don't remember. It was something. It was something ridiculous. And the guy running the thing was like, I can't take it any lower. And JJ was like, well, that was a waste of money. I didn't even get cold. And I was like, you have a problem.
But when I got out, I did notice that some of the hair on my arm was frozen.
Yeah.
It had little droplets of water that was frozen, but that was it.
You need to go to Air Conditioning Anonymous.
Yeah.
AC Anonymous. Is that somebody for here?
Yeah.
Smells like Vegas.
Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, never be like you.
How do you know this crazy dude?
How you doing, Jared?
I'm Wes. Nice to meet you.
Wes, nice to meet you.
Likewise, he's a big fan.
Oh, how you doing, Jared? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
He was like, I want to say hi, and then I saw you walking together, and I'm like, well. So 6 years ago, you do this. Mm-hmm. No plan, right?
Nope,
just
no business plan whatsoever.
So now, 2 million views.
But for me, it's about making better content. That's not just going after doing reviews and going after a small million people that are on YouTube looking for photo stuff.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff that I want to do. I want to travel, I want to tell stories, share that with people, and keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, human story side, I like, you telling the stories, that's pretty epic. Anything that is passionate for you?
I love story. Everything for me is whether I was touring with a musician or when my mom was passing with dying, I photographed her journey. Not journey. That's a terrible word, but just the whole process from the day she was diagnosed to the shooting the gravestone. The photo, it's an unbelievable photo.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was just my way of hiding at the time. I hid behind the camera and didn't
process.
Didn't give the emotions.
Yeah. Like, my passion was youth, my passion was kids, and helping them rise above their circumstances. So 3 years ago, I left all the traditional entrepreneurial stuff and started an organization called the Human Project. And our mission is to build a community of empowered youth. We've been in the trenches doing all this stuff. We've rescued kids. The last city that I was in, we pulled 11 kids out of their home. We broke open a sexual molestation ring. All kinds of shit happens. Anyway, but so that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So now we're in the collaboration mode. Who do we need to be talking to? Who do we need to be working with? Where do we need to be?
One of the cool things you can do if you get work with Fuji and you get Instax, the instant pictures, so that the kids can see it instantly when it prints out and they have something tangible to take home with them. It's cool because you can just see their eyes light up when they get their own picture taken.
Yeah.
Because I helped out with Help Portrait before when that was going on.
Right.
And you just see people getting their pictures taken, and then, but here they get to take pictures because it's an outlet, it's a release. Go out and capture the world and see what you're able to shoot. I even want to contact my Montessori school that I went to as a kid and do a photo project there.
Yeah.
I just want to do a photo project I want to work with the kids because it's just amazing. They're kids.
Yeah.
And it helps. Because just if you unlock something in their brain, sets them on the path to give them a reason to do something other than...
Well, and the beautiful thing about children is that when you show them an alternative, they don't have all the preconceived, like they don't have all the bullshit, right? Like the can'ts and the this and the that and the opinions. It's like, oh, it's that simple? That's where, like, when I look at the stuff you're doing and stuff, I'm like, I know it'll work. You know, if we just have to get it exposure, we just have to let the kids know. All right, man. Thanks for your time. And then let's coordinate a story. I love that. Let's coordinate a story.
I'll put my crew on it because my crew, we like stories.
Yeah.
That's what we do the best.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll shoot you an email and we'll figure out all the dates on that and stuff. Cool, man.
All right,
Honor
man.
to meet
Thank
you.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yep.
So enjoy your cupcake whenever you enjoy your
I
cupcake.
don't feel like it yet.
All right, man. See ya. So this is Ivan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Ivan. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good, man.
D-Rock. So, not much, just
When did you
cranking.
start?
Dude, I don't know how you can eat that. Just like raw. Ugh. I hate fish of all kinds. But no, everything's going great, dude. I told you the episodes. These are freaking rocking. Asked me if she could have my green shoes, and I told her that she could if she like took action and did some stuff. And part of my whole story is when I was 8.5, starting my flower business and selling them door to door. So she took that. I told her if she made $30 on her own, she was in 7th grade. So if she made $30 on her own that and could show that to me, that I'd buy her a pair of shoes. Her whole community got behind her, like the whole thing. And so we went back, was that like 4 weeks ago, and delivered a pair of shoes. But she wanted my shoes that I wore that day on stage. So that was really cool. So those shoes are like, they're becoming something. They're part of the brand now, which sucks because they're discontinued. So I went on eBay and bought like every freaking pair I could in my size. So I was like, we gotta have these things. I was telling some friends, I'm like, oh, Gary's coming in an hour. It'll be fine. It's going to be okay. We'll be fine. Can we carry your food? No, you're fine. Hey, man. How's it going? He's your defense. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother.
Take care.
Thanks for everything. You're awesome as always. Every time I see Gary, I get pumped. I get energized. I love that guy. I love having people like that in our corner with the Human Project.
He founded a nonprofit organization, and he doesn't even really use that term anymore because he looks at it differently. It's called a Human Project. Will you guys give a massive, massive welcome to my friend, Wes Chapman.
But my entire mission in life is to add value. And to imagine and think, what value could I give this audience? We've had some sensational speakers, from Gary Vaynerchuk to Mel to Chris, all of these speakers, all of this content, all of these formulas, these frameworks. But I believe it starts with one thing. And as I've been watching so many of you, and as I've been watching the world, and as Keith said, going knees to knees with so many different types of individuals, there's one thing that stops everybody, and it's uncertainty. It's not feeling like you are worth what the world can give you. And some of you in this room are pretending, and I care immensely about human beings. I understand how it feels to feel unworthy, or your content is not valuable, or your worth is placed in an object or a thing. And that's getting in your way. And all of this information, everything that you've gathered here in the last 3 days, as fantastic as it is, if you do not get out of your own way, it's not going to help. And I understand it, I get it. My relationship with my loved ones was centered around profitability, because I was trying so desperately to create worth and value in my life. And it wasn't until 10 years ago, when my little girl was born, that my perspective started changing. And as I thought, what is the one piece of value that I can give this audience after all this amazing content that's already been shared? You've got to get out of your own way. Your worth is not dependent on how much money you make. Make something with this time. Be vulnerable. Share who you are. Realize your voice matters. You have a choice. You can either be you and accept who you are, or you can still maintain uncertainty and be at the next conference, the next convention, the next event, wondering why you haven't made any progress. The choice is yours.
Thank you. I personally want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It truly means a lot to me. I'm humbled. Now, as my token to really truly show you how thankful I am, right here, I want to give you a free gift. I'm going to give you a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt that we give out to youth all around the world. It's an incredibly powerful t-shirt. By you wearing that, I hope it connects you to our mission. And selfishly, when you wear that, it's going to bring more exposure to our organization and to what we're trying to do, which is to build a community of empowered youth all around the globe. Thank you so much for your support. If this video resonated with you even a little bit, if there was just something funny in it that you loved, if there's something that touched you, please share this video. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.